Okay, Reality Supreme Being here again, May 15th. I'm going to give you a synopsis of what happened. Like I said, I had it all figured out. I was going to move out of California, take all my stuff with me. You'll hear that on all the other videos. And 2 years ago, the city authorities came to my house and started harassing me. And anyway, that led to all the different events that led to. Instead of helping people, they enable nothing but trouble, death, destruction, hurt, financial assassination, mental assassination, painting you as some kind of kook when they're the kooks. It's just because they have the law on their side, handcuffs, jails, and cop cars, and cops, that they are able to get away with what they get away with. So, the last 30 years have been hell, the last 10 years being the worst, actually the last 12 years now being the worst, and I'm getting a phone call again. So here I am. When I talk about things that are taken from you, they use the color of law to take your cars, your boats, your trailers, your motorhomes. They interfere in your house if they don't happen to like your lifestyle. They don't ask if they can help you change your lifestyle. No, they come and they attack you. They drag you in and out of court. They do everything they can. And then they say, oh, it's my job. Oh, we can't, if we let one person get away with that, everyone would be doing it. That's a lot of horse poo. That's just like saying, oh, because you got a bad-looking house in the neighborhood, that it brings the prices down. Hold on a second. I have to call you back, all right? So, you know, you can go along with this, or you can try to fight it. And like I said, the best way to fight it is stop paying your taxes. Take your money out of the bank. Don't put your money in the bank. What are you doing? What are you doing that for? What? So you're giving them your money, and then they charge you because of your bank and checking and all that crap. This is bull crap. If you want to revolt against America, all you got to do is pull all your money out of the banks. Let the rich people drown in their own crap, because that's all they care about. They only care about their own crap. Nobody, you know, when I was in that house, I had a neighbor, and he was in foreclosure, just like my house was. I didn't own the house, but I was trying to buy it. At that time, I had good credit. But from March of 2009 to now, it has been a slow, steady rip-off of my cars, my trucks, my boats, my motorhomes, everything being taken from me over and over and over again. You take something out of impound, they take it again, and they find a reason to take it. That's why I say I am definitely being attacked. They want to keep me down because they're scared of what I represent. I represent real liberty and justice. They don't. They're a bunch of lying, cheating jerks, especially the cops, and gang members are no better. You know, if you really want to fight the system, don't keep your money in the bank. Screw the banks. Take all your money out. Get a bicycle. Stick your car in the middle of the street. Screw them. Don't buy any more gasoline. I mean, you know, they want to fight. You got to fight back. You're addicted, just like they're addicted to war, like this book says. You're addicted to their bullshit. Their bull crap. They have you by every which way you could imagine. And how they have you is this way. You put your money in the bank, they give you pittance. And then they turn around and fine you for doing what? Violating one of their quote-unquote business regulations. Instead of, like I said, instead of helping people, they hurt people. Don't listen to their commercials, especially the media. They're full of crap. You know, when I pulled my stuff out of impound, I had to borrow the money while the city was on my back doing all this crap to me, and all I was trying to do was build a total self-sufficient house that runs 100% off the heat of the sun. Not solar panels, the heat of the sun. And they screwed with me. And you know what? The government says they want green power. No, they want you to buy their green power, the kind that costs bucks, costs you hundreds of thousands of dollars. They want you to be a slave for the rest of your life to pay for somebody else's crap. You know, the only way that you're going to win in this battle is if you're already rich and you leave the United States. They've got me here as a prisoner. They've taken everything from me, my cars, my boats, my trailers. They kept re-impounding my stuff until I couldn't get it out. People didn't like the way my cars and trucks looked, so they slashed my tires, hoping that that would delay me from changing the tires so that the city could come and tow it away to the impound yard. These people are sick. I don't do drugs, I don't smoke, I don't do any of that. All I've ever done in my past is actually try to help people, and I got screwed for it. And now that I'm asking for help, at the end of next week, I'm going to lose 2 30-foot containers one of them full of the stuff that came from my burnt house that was set fire to, which the fire department, the LA Fire Department, is responsible for setting that fire in an indirect way by chopping my fence down and not putting it back up. I was still living at the house. I had a court order saying I could still be there, and they still came and did that crap to me. So what? Yes, I have a right to be pissed off royally. And then when a violent thing happens like 9/11 or whatever, good. Bravo! I'll drink a champagne toast. Every time a cop gets blown away, bravo! I drink a champagne toast. You know how you make people like me? By doing what you did to me. This message for the ass mayor of Los Angeles, that ass city council, the ass board of supervisors, the asinine state assembly in California, and the biggest ass of all, that puppet president that we always get every election. There's a way out of this, and you people don't want to care. If you don't care that much, fine, but don't force me to stay prisoner here. At least send me some money. Yeah, you can send me some money. Send me some money. Post Office Box 4005, Malibu, California 90264. Now, you send some money, and then if enough people, if every person who watched YouTube, and I don't get a lot of views, but if the national news media actually put this on the air and said, you know, this guy hates America so much, why don't you just help him leave? But I get to leave with every stinking last possession that you have not stolen from me yet. Because you have taken, your government, your evil collective, took everything from me, including the most precious things of all. The one precious thing that's worth more than the money, the cars, anything that I collected, anything that I was doing. My life. I devoted 30 years of my life only to get ripped off. The last 12 years being the worst. Ripped off of everything that was any value to me. So do I hate America? Oh, I predicted 9/11 7 years before it happened. When it happened, bravo, because I had nothing but a past history of abuse from your America. That's what your country did to me. And the abuse was continual. And it's going to be continual until you get up off your cans and do something about it, because eventually it will happen to you. And it will. Trust me, it will happen to you. Guaranteed. Eventually. Now, none of us can take anything with us, can we? No. When we die, our body gets left behind too. If, in fact, there is a soul. I don't believe there is a soul. If there's any kind of soul in our spirit, in a human being, it has no business doing what's been done to me. None at all. You're abusive, you're evil, and most of all, you allow it to happen. And so long as you let these people stay in control and keep people like me out of power and authority, then hey, you know, fine, go ahead. Now that you've killed bin Laden, I guarantee you there's going to be more craziness. There are going to be nutcases coming out of the woodwork. You know, terrorist organizations don't need leadership. You know why? Because there's enough crazy people in the world. I can talk. You want to talk crazy? I can talk years and years of craziness. In one of the first videos I recorded today, I mentioned some woman I read in a paper that was spiking Tylenol. This is before they put the seals on everything, on every cap, everything that you have. That started long before her. There's domestic terrorism here all the time. What about the lady who was putting, they finally caught her, but she was putting razor blades and nails and all kinds of stuff in the sand in children's play yards. This is the mark of a person. I may be pissed, and I hate you people, but there are some things that I don't condone. But since there are crazy people out there, they're going to do that stuff. And you know who made them crazy? You did, Mr. Policeman. You did, Mr. Fire Department. You did, Mr. Idiot President, Mr. Puppet President of the Bilderberg and the Trilateral and all the rich money interests of the world. Yeah, you get to be president because you visit the Bilderberg group and they set the rules and the criteria for everything that goes on. Do you control the planet? Yeah, you do, unfortunately. And you're the wrong people controlling the planet. Because if I was in control of it, none of you would ever get into office. I would guarantee that. None of you creepy, crawly, greedy jerks and bitches would ever get into office. You need common sense. You need a better idea for how to screen these people before they run. Because these people really are nuts. They are. And they sit up there in their little perches, the governor of California, the governors of the 50 states, the president, the crappy Congress people, congressional representatives. You think they know? The only thing they know is this. This is what they know. Give me your money. Give me your money and re-elect me. So what? So I can still continue being poor? No. There's only one thing you need to do. You need to follow Al-Qaeda's example. Scare the hell out of these bitches and bastards that are in the United States hurting people like me and get them out of office forever. And institute my guidelines. My screening process would guarantee that these people would never get into office ever again. And if they do, then they deserve to get into office if they pass my screening examples. But they're not going to. Anyway, so they took everything. And now they're going to take more from me. Because there isn't any rich person who's going to send me a few $1,000s so I can get myself out of hock from all these different places. You know, but even if I got that money, I still wouldn't be safe. There wouldn't be a piece of property I could find where I couldn't live without the fear in the back of my mind that someone's going to call. Someone's going to sick the city on me. Somebody's going to sick something on me and cause me to have to move again. You know, I have all my stuff on wheels. They take my stuff. I have to go get another vehicle to transfer my stuff from there to another place. Why am I saving all this stuff? It's none of your damn business. That's my goal, my plan, and I have a right to that. This is supposedly, quote unquote, the United States of America, a free country. What a bunch of horse shit. And it is. It's manure shoveled out by the billions and billions of pounds. And nobody wants to do anything about it. So here I sit, Sunday, May 15th, waiting for 5 more days to come. And then they, you know, are going to auction my stuff off. I guess towards the end of the month. I don't know. I have no way of I have nobody loaning me money. I lent that neighbor of mine almost $5,000, somewhere between $4,000 and $5,000. He ripped me off. He was trying to get by paying me $10 a month or something. I said, I can't take that. You got to pay me more money than that. This is ridiculous. I need all my money back so I can go someplace. I can hide. Get that? I'm supposed to be living in a free country and I have to go hide somewhere so that I don't get kicked out on the street or be forced to move again? So what is going on? Why? Why isn't some rich person, or if you're a person, why don't you call somebody and have them look at my video and say, you know, hey man, why is this guy being tortured? Because that's what they've been doing to me, torturing me for years. 3 decades now. Can't you tell? Can't you see it in my face? You people love to torture people. You love to see people pain and suffer, and you like to see them die in pain and suffering, like the way I'm dying. That gets you off. You're sick if you like that kind of thing. You're just like Al-Qaeda. No, you're worse than Al-Qaeda. Because you allow it to go on. Send me some money if you got any guts at all.